All right, so this is lesson 12. We're going to work with a few things. Second conjugation. And conjugation just means a group of verbs that have similar endings, will have the same endings, behave the same way. We're going to work on two tenses, imperfect and perfect. But let's focus now on conjugation. So, how to discern? The first principal part in O, and the O will go to an ARE. For second conjugation, it'll end in EO and go to ERE. Now for both of these, to make first person singular present, it's just going to be the first principal part. For the rest of them, you want the second principal part minus the RE. So if we follow those rules, first person singular is right there. So we're going to want the first principal part. Okay, well, I increase. Now for the rest of them, second principal part minus the RE. And this works for both first and second conjugation. And then our endings for this is the same as first conjugation, even down to the future. Now, translating them, try these out on your own, and then pause it, and then I'll go over them. All right, to increase. Muss, we hold. O, I remain. S is you have. B and muss, we, future will, see. S, you move. Tis is y'all. Bit is will. And then remain. Habito, I live. Habeo, I have. Amblas, this is you walk. O is I. Bit is will. Par is prepare. Tis is y'all. Bit is will. And then increase. RE, two. Neka, kill. Mus is we. Bit is will. And then show. Pugnabun they. But will. And then pugna fight. Most is we. Bit is will. Kura, care for. Moeo, I move. And we datis. Y'all see. Now, we're going to do imperfect and perfect tense. Imperfect. Ongoing action in the past. Completed action for perfect in the past. So take the second principal part, drop the RE, and add the endings. For this one, we're going with the third principal part. We're going to drop the I and then add the endings. So for imperfect, and I'm going to stress this right now, imperfect equals was or BA equals was or were. So for this one, second principal part minus the RE. All right. So BA is with all of them. Now instead of an O for I was increasing, it's an M, and we've seen the M with we've seen the M with sum, I am. But the S is still you, T, he, she, or it. Mus is we, tis is y'all, and T is they. And the BA is was or were. So I was increasing, you were increasing, he was increasing, we were increasing, y'all were increasing, they were increasing. On the perfect, have has blanked or just blanked. In this one it says third principal part minus the I, so I got aux for all of them. And then the endings are a little different. Ist it, imus istis erant. Now the erant is weird because it switches from these I's to ERU, but you still have the NT they. The I for first person, I is I, so that kind of works out. The isti is just weird, and that's okay because you were weird. So isti, you, both weird, go team. How to translate them: imperfect ongoing action in the past, or repeated action in the past. Imperfect is completed, happened once, boom. BA equals was or were. And then work with the tenses here. Do these, pause it, and then let me take you through them. Was wounding, that's going to be imperfect. He is preparing, happening now, present tense. We will overcome, will is future. He was working, was is ongoing action in the past, so imperfect. They fought, happened once, boom, done, perfect. He will tell, will is future. They spoke, happened once, boom, done, over. You were fighting, was or were, BA, imperfect, ongoing action in the past. She sang, happened once, boom, done, perfect. Y'all found, done once, over with, was or were, imperfect. And then I was flying, imperfect. Hopefully you got those right. If not, and you have questions, please let me know. One thing I want to point out about English is that it's messy. I told you the perfect is have or has blanked or just blanked. If we notice the perfect ones, and I chose them for a reason, none of those end in ed. Latin is not going to have the same issue. It's going to keep following the pattern. But English, it's not speaked, it's spoke. It's not finded, it's found. It's not fighted, it's fought. It's not singed, it's sang. And so English can be a little nasty. And we'll work with it. We'll get better with all this. If you have any questions,